Hi, I'm Julia Owen. I'm the art teacher here at Hellenic Classical Charter School, and this is my 6th year teaching at Hellenic, and I'm really looking forward to the upcoming school year. All art supplies are provided by the school, so you don't need to worry about getting any supplies for art. And if for some reason your child is quarantined, I will post art lessons on their Art Google Classroom, and they can do all of that work with just a pencil and paper. So don't worry about having any materials for that at home. Pre-K and kindergarten participate in a really great program called Studio in a School. That is a New York City-based program where an exhibiting artist has a residency in our school, and that artist comes every week to work with pre-K and kindergarten. Usually it's paint, collage, the usual art supplies, but it's really nice to have that be taught by a teaching artist from Studio in the School. I will be there also, so the kids can also kind of become familiar with me. So then by the time they get to 1st grade, I have them as their sole art teacher, and so they recognize me. But it's a really great program. I love being a part of it. The kids really enjoy getting to know the teaching artist as well. So that's just for pre-K and kindergarten. For the rest of the grades, we have a range of materials here that we're going to use. We'll do watercolor and tempera paint. We have clay. They'll do collage, sculpture. It's a really nice mix of 2-dimensional art, and then later in the year working towards 3-dimensional art. And as far as grading goes, with the littler ones, it's really just about participation and seeing that they're, trying and learning, which is great. In the upper elementary grades, starting in around grade 2, participation is, of course, a part of the grade, as well as behavior. That's also a factor in grading. And I don't grade based on what an artwork looks like, but what I am looking for is what I'm calling artistry, which is basically, I just want to see that the student is really using the materials in the proper way, making choices that make sense for the project, really trying their best. And so it's kind of a mix of participation, behavior, and artistry that goes into the art grade for the older elementary. But I'm really happy to have the students come back to the art room this year. It's great to see them work together and bounce ideas off of each other. We have conversations about art all the time, both their own art and the work of, known artists. And it's just a really nice opportunity for students to make their own choices and decisions, and just provides another way for them to express themselves. And so I'm really looking forward to this year. If you have any questions or need any other information, you can email me at jowen@hccs-nys.org. And I'm looking forward to a great year. Thanks.
Hi everyone, this is Mr. Crowley from the Music Room. I am the music teacher here at HCCS. This is my 5th year now, and I teach kindergarten all the way to 8th grade. Music class for kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade usually revolves around games, so the students will all play different musical games here in the music room. They'll learn solfege notes, which are the do, re, mi notes that we've all heard. And they will all learn, even kindergarten, will learn to read and count different rhythms, and they'll clap them, and we get them learning how to read music right away from the start. This year we're lucky that we got accepted to the Carnegie Hall Musical Explorers program again, so students will learn music from all around the world. This fall they'll learn music from Zimbabwe, Haiti, and jazz music from here in the United States, obviously. It's been great seeing all the familiar faces back in school, and happy and excited to meet all the new faces. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Can't wait for another great school year. All right, bye.
Good evening, parents and students. Welcome to this year's curriculum night here at HCCS. We'd like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone back and to welcome any new families that are joining us for the first time. We'd like to just briefly go over what to expect for this year for the physical education curriculum, our goals, expectations for students, and grading policy. Essentially, the program seeks to develop all student motor skills and movement patterns, so by the time they reach middle school and work with Mr. Adam, they'll be able to competently participate in full traditional sports, understand the concepts of fitness, and be able to participate in their community and recreation. And we also aim to develop everyone's ability to cooperate, to work as a team, develop sportsmanship, and we do this through specific types of learning experiences here at HCCS. We move throughout the year. We move through the traditional sports of volleyball, basketball, soccer. We do all the major motor skills of throwing and catching and concepts of spatial awareness. We develop all of that so that by the time they reach 5th grade, they have really good competence in all those areas. Expectations for the class, we simply just break it down to A, B, C, and D. We go over it at length with the students here in the gym. We just want everyone to act safely. We describe what acting safely and moving safely within the gym means. We want them to be prepared. For parents on your child's gym day, just be aware that they should be wearing sneakers. They should be wearing something that they're going to be comfortable in. And if they're going to be wearing sweatshirts or zipper-up hoodies, it's always a good idea to wear t-shirts underneath that, because they do get hot. They do want to take off sweatshirts and hoodies in the later part of the class so they can remain cool. So just be aware of that. And at the end of the day, we just want everybody to do their best and really just put forth their best effort while they're here. As far as grading, most of the grade, 3/4 of the grade is essentially participation. So we do our best to engage all students, and usually we're really good at that. And the remaining portion of the grade is skill assessment. We'll break it down as the year goes on, so you guys know what to expect. This year especially, we actually are onboarding a new program called Fitnessgram, which will be available for parents as well, so that they can monitor their student progress. And we will send out as the month and the marking period progresses. We'll send out more information so that you know how to log in and retrieve student information. We're going to start uploading the information as soon as we get the program running, which we anticipate will be in approximately 1 to 2 weeks. And we'll input all the information into the program so you can see where your child is on multiple levels in terms of fitness, where they're going to be in 3 months from now, and where they're going to be 6 months from now, and then at the end of the year. So we think that's a great way to keep everybody on the same page with regard to progress. I'd also like to take a second to introduce Mr. James. Mr. James, would you like to add a few words?
Yes, hey everyone, welcome back. We had a great first week of school. Looking to build off that, make it a great school year. I think Mr. Sotiri mentioned all the key points. Make sure you're prepared, ready to participate, and ready to learn. Looking forward to a great year, and if you have any questions from either me or Mr. Sotiri, feel free to reach out to us. Thank you, guys.
That we are available via email. If you have any questions throughout the year, please don't hesitate to reach out to Mr. James or myself. And our email can be found on the school website, or if you'd like to call, just call the school and they can connect you with us as well. If your child has health-related issues that we need to know about, please reach out and make sure that we know about it. Again, we'd like to welcome everybody back, and we look forward to a wonderful year here at HTCS.